Good afternoon, folks. This is Auburn Wonder, and not Winston the Wonder Beagle at the moment. He's very much focused on getting some food out of a Kong, having just had lunch. So I expect he'll be getting in screen soon. Tantric Slacker, first time chat. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. It's good to see you in chat. What's the effin' topic today? The effin' topic today is watch me for 15 minutes and get a crown crate. I'm just going to do boring shit because I have not gotten my daily crafting done. I had to do real life work. Um, I had, yes, lunch is important. Psycho, good to see you. Are you lunching or are you golfing today? That's the question I have for you. Um, Let me know if you guys can hear me. I had some problems yesterday with the quality of the stream being so bad that it refused to send audio. So I'd love to know if you're actually in the stream. I've currently got game sound turned off because Wi-Fi's been a little wonky lately. And I also have the resolution dialed down a bit, so I apologize if things are a bit fuzzy. Farming and seeding today. What are you seeding, Psycho? Wheat? Oats? Things that you can't talk about for fear the government will find out? Just got out of the DR. DR. Just got out of the. Just. Oh, yay, we're using emotes today. Thanks, Lit. Just got out of the DR. Out of the dryer, out of the um, doctor. Just got out of the doctor. Well, I hope everything's okay, Lit. Uh, Man, I have a hard time focusing on how to do crafting stuff when I'm yammering as well. Look at all you folks in here. Sasquatch is real is back. Yay. Video quality good as long as I stand still. Well, there's not a lot of standing still in this game, so sorry to disappoint you. Got to pick up all those ever important. Ooh, something sold. Something sold. What sold? I sold Silver Dawn staves for 20K. Yay! Money's good, gold is good. I wish I could be as rich in real life as I am in the game, but I don't see that happening. Hey, and what's up with all these materials that you get now? Like when you open up one character's email, you get your crafting stuff from your other folks. I'm going to make my usual trip down to Tideholm. Got to pick up that free thing you get there. Bliss is here. Yay. Going off chat, starting to drive. Totally understand that, Lit. But thanks for joining. Theoretically, 15 minutes gets you a crown crate today. We've already got 7 viewers in the thing. What's the thing that I'm doing? Streaming in the stream. There we go. And how many do we have in chat? Tantric, Psycho, Lit, Sasquatch, Bliss. Whoo, today might be my 5 people in the chat day. Got a couple new followers today. Uh, every time I run into any college student for work reasons, I ask them to follow me, and they almost always do. God bless their little hearts. Uh, Met with a young musician today who's renting space from us and said, yeah, hey, I'm trying to get to 50 followers. Come join me. And sure enough, he did. And Duck's here too with a couple beagle emotes. Dude, where did you find those? What are they under? What are they under? Um, Unlocked, global. Are they under global? So many emotes. Oh, there they are. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's Frankie Frankenzy. I don't know what that is, but I already love it. Yay. It's a 3 dog kind of night. I'm going to put 3 of them in the chat. Yay. Lit, I'm happy you're hanging out, even if you can't chat. Oh, there's a different beagle. It's a beagle with a hat on. Where'd you get that one? I haven't collected a lot of emotes yet. Uh, I only subscribe to one channel because I'm cheap that way. I'm streaming so that I can afford to do things, not so that I can spend money on things. But I do subscribe to Lucky Ghost using my free Amazon Prime subscription. Once I hit 50 followers, I will be able to accept subscriptions from anybody, well, from anybody, but particularly those of you who have an Amazon Prime account. That means you also have Amazon Prime Gaming, and one of the things that gives you is a free subscription every month. Winston has now wandered off in search of food in other rooms. That's why I have his little sign up. I don't know if you can read it in the stream. It might be too far away. It says, "Love is being owned by a beagle." I got that from a very special woman who's now gone. She had a basset hound, and we had many things in common, but that was just one of them. Oh, Psycho, you follow Lucky Ghost too. He is like everything you want in a gamer. He's whip smart, hilarious, um, uh, knows a lot of stuff. Here comes Winston. Knows a lot of stuff, but presents it in a way that's just really friendly, and he doesn't call people out for having stupid questions. Super organized. And yet I've seen him do some incredibly stupid things in the stream, so I don't feel too bad when I do the same. If you go to my Twitch channel, I believe I have recommended his stream in there. Lucky Ghost, you might know him by another name. His websites are Just Loot It. Uh, and he has some really good builds. I use a lot of his builds. My Stam Blade is his. My Frost Warden is his. Uh, and I believe I'm using one of his heavy attack builds on my Sork as well. God, I hope I turned in 7 quests there. Let's see if I got 7 boxes. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Yay, I got them all. So I had real work to do this morning. So during breakfast, I popped on really quick to do the things that I like to get done right away because they're on timers. And if I do them too late in the day, then the next day I forget to do them. I jump on and read research scrolls for anybody who's still reading them. And I have one character who's still going to the stable, and I get her to the stable because those are all on 20-hour timers, so I want to get them done. I have a master writ left over from yesterday to make. Since Lit is in the stream, I am going to go to Lit's house to do my master writ today. Tange is here, yay! Afternoon chat. I am on my 3rd cup of coffee. Can any of you tell? I also have a big concert tonight, a 65-piece concert band, which today I learned is a 63-piece concert band. I'm going to be missing a flutist, which is unfortunate, but she is not feeling well. And stable resets in the morning. I thought that was still on a 20-hour timer. It might be something that changes in the next update. But I know whenever I go, whatever time it is, when I go in and use it right now, I get the available in 19 hours, 59 minutes thing. Best damn band in the land. That's somebody who's been at the Wauwatosa Community Band concerts. What, really? What part is what really? The band part? The stable part? The flutist who's not feeling well? The other person who's not feeling well, and I hope they make a miraculous recovery by tonight, is one of my few trumpeters and actually my section leader, who I just got that news as I was on my way home from work stuff. So I have, let's not improve the regular bracers. Let's improve these. So after I get off this stream, I'm going to have to do some fast and furious emailing to make sure I've got substitutes in place for all of his solos. I no longer get that message. Mine is in the morning. You're not doing it right unless you stockpile. You know what? Man, okay. Uh, if you really want to do all your writs at one time, but there is something to be said for the convenience of being able to read the writ and know that you're not going to F it up by making something you're not supposed to make. So I tend to do them when I get them. Uh, Jewelry writs I hang on to because really, who has that much iridium? I never have that much iridium. You're all welcome to send me iridium, but nah, I don't need it. Yeah, don't send me your iridium. Um, Maybe that's reverse psychology. Now I have to think about that. I no longer get that message. Mine is in the morning. Huh. For the stable. So, if you go to your character screen, Tange, well, you're not in the game, so never mind. You're doing that Tiny Tina thing. All my 20-hour timers are off now. Huh. Do you have something I don't have? Um, Winston, nobody wants to see or hear you licking that. Nice, good boy. Uh, because when I go to my character screen, it'll tell you how long I have before my riding resets. Oh, but here's the thing. I almost always go to the stable early in the morning, so maybe the timer is just close to 20 hours and I'm not noticing. 100 writ vouchers. I just made something good, apparently. Yay! I got a drop. Did y'all get a drop? I got a drop. I'm pressing the claim button now. Claim! Woohoo! Let chat see that you landed shiny new drops. Send a message to thank Aubwon for the drop. But, but I am Aubwon. Yeah, I am too regular. I'm German. It makes me that way. You still get that message, but it's based on the GMT reset time. Okay, well, now I'm curious enough that instead of doing my characters in their usual order, because again, I'm CDO, which is OCD in alphabetical order, I am going to take this character home and open up my Sork. Wait, am I going to the right house? I better check. Open up my Sork and see what her timer says. Grab it tonight and try it in the morning. I can't because I already grabbed it. I grabbed it at 8 o'clock this morning as I was breakfasting. Okay, well, there's one thing I like about the long load screens. It gives me a chance to scroll back in the chat and see what I'm missing. Yeah, context, psycho. Oh, it's Tange, can't believe her. Yeah, I think in this case we can. Tange is extremely smart. And I'm envious of her because she's finished Fatishran on Vet. My handicap is that I'm doing it on a stam blade, and I'm just going to complain about stam blades for a sec. Man, they are hard to uh, keep sustain up on. So now I'm trying to capitalize on their lack of sustain by using the Coral Riptide set recommended to me by Lucky Ghost. Because it gives you extra weapon damage when your stam is low. And when is my stam not low on that character? Uh, okay, just making sure I'm selling the right stuff. We got a Southern Ellesmere treasure map to throw into my bank. One of the cool things I learned about the bank is that if you put SUR in the search thing, it will show up both your surveys and your treasure maps because treasure has SUR in them as well, which is really handy when you're looking for that stuff. Again, CDO, so I always like my characters to be carrying about 100K in gold. So once they get up to about 25K, I toss that in the bank. Creature of Habit. She didn't have anything to go in there. Ooh, you know what I haven't done? What are the endeavors today? I love endeavors because I don't like spending crowns. So endeavors gives me an occasional opportunity to get something from the crown crate menu that I can't get. Anybody else get their crown crate drop yet? Uh, about the only thing you can get from there. There's a tiny chance that you get a, I forget what kind of a pet it is, but you never get seasonal crate stuff out of the Ouroboros crown crates. You mostly get junk that you can turn into crown gems. Um, I know Ouroboros. Ooh, fact of the day: Ouroboros is the snake eating its tail kind of thing, which you sort of have as the logo for Elder Scrolls. Except if you look at it, it's not snakes at all. It's the Daggerfall lion and the Ebonheart Pact dragon and the Aldmiri Dominion eagle going around in circles. But that's the Ouroboros. But personally, I think Ouroboros is Greek for piece of shit, because that's what you get out of those crates. Okay, so we got weapon abilities, craft 5 items with the provisioning skill, destroy some skeletons, do a battleground match. Okay, well, the first 3 are going to be pretty easy. I'm just going to go make some provisioning stuff right now and get that part done. Accidentally did your weekly. You know what, Tange? So did I. I popped into Imperial City and one of the patrolling horrors jumped out in front of me and I killed it and then ran away with my 1800 Telvar and got the weekly endeavor. It was super sweet. I actually got 3 patrolling horrors last night, which makes it sound like I was camped out in Imperial City, but I wasn't. I like rushed in, rushed out, got a lot of them. Oh, let's make some more Colovian War Tort just for fun. Yay, Bliss got her crown crate. Glad to hear it. Let me know if you got anything innocent in it that wasn't crap. Oh, Winston. Winston, you went almost out of frame here. Let me nudge that camera over a little bit to you. There. Okay. So I did the provisioning. I got to kill skeletons. I'll do that on the next character. This one's happily at home. I'm chuckling at you, Tanj. I'm chuckling at your reply to Tantric. Writing a song on cats, but should try parchment next time. Okay, so I'm going to bring out my name pending approval Sork here. So in real lifetime, when is the 20-hour clock resetting now? Is it 5 a.m. or is it 6 a.m. now that we're on daylight saving time? 11 viewers. Oh my God. This is a record. 11 viewers. Who's all in here? Who is all in here? Okay, I have to filter out the people that are fake people. So we've got Bliss and Duck and Lit and Sasquatch and Psycho and Tanj and Tantric. And we've got other real people in the viewer who aren't bots. Oh my God, I love you, real people. For you real people, I would love to have a follow for two reasons. Why is my Sork in Grotwood? Hold that thought about the followers thing. Oh, I remember because she came here to do her stable this morning. We were talking about stable. And then uh, the game crashed on me before I got a chance to put her where she was supposed to be. So now I can just check in here. So 16 hours, 34 minutes. Okay, so that resets at an odd time. No, it doesn't. 16 hours, 34 minutes would be 12 plus 16 is 28 minus 24 is 4 plus 35 minutes would be 5 a.m. So, damn. Tanj, you never fail to teach me things about the game. Thank you so much. So they're all resetting at 5 a.m. So it doesn't matter when the hell I do my. Ugh. Now I no longer have to get up early on Sundays to go to the stable before church. Does that sound funny? Get me to the stable on time. So she can just go away again. I got to do my characters in order. Bliss, you found a kitty cat emote. Tanj found a kitty cat emote. Tantric found emotes. I'm gonna show off. I'm gonna do a little flexing here, and I'm gonna show off my lucky ghost emotes. A couple of them. There are a couple that am particular fond of. There's the dancing ghost. I love that guy. Yay, little dancing ghost. Okay. Loading weaponized caffeine next, and boy, oh boy, does that ring home today. Ring true. What other ghost things do I have? Oh, taking notes. I'm taking notes on you, Tangelina. There, that's an appropriate one. Writing this down. You know, and in the back of my head, I knew that a lot of the 20-hour things reset to 5 a.m. recently, but apparently that didn't actually stick inside my brain. It was on a post-it note and it got a little dry, fell off. Next time I'll use like super glue and stick it in there. Or maybe a staple gun. That might work too. So I craft all my characters in order because they all get to look through the chest. The chest has things in it that they might not have yet. And they all get to look through it in order because they're all very much ranked in my head. My warden was the second character I made because I wanted to mess around in healing. And I had barely gotten her started as a healer when Duck said, "Hey, come heal this trial." I had no idea what I was doing, but it was fun. And so I kept doing it. And now I like my healer, but she also makes a pretty kick-ass Frost Warden. And her PvP game is surprisingly good. In PvP, she is all about the shields. She has like 6 kinds of shields and 3 kinds of damage. See, you know, I knew I knew they lumped the hireling emails together, but for a while I thought what they were saying was that they were putting both of those emails into one email because I noticed that the amounts I was getting was doubled. And yet that doesn't always seem to hold true. I feel like I'm getting, like sometimes I'll get a character who isn't getting the hireling emails at all because they've shown up in my general email and another character has taken them. Okay, if you're not using your speed burst to run around when you're doing crafting, you're doing it wrong. I'm just saying. Sometimes your hirelings seem to slack a bit. Yeah. Double shit in one email. Yeah, but sometimes I get like two sets of, or sometimes even, whoop, I missed, three sets of uh, hireling stuff in one batch. Not in one email, but in separate emails. So what up? What up with that? 5 minutes ago, before I was rudely interrupted by my own brainwaves, I was saying, here's why I'd love to get a new follower for a bunch of reasons. First of all, new followers are cool and I love them. Second, I am at 39 followers and I have an intermediate goal of 40 followers, which is always cool. And thirdly, I think I added this cool extension to my stream, which I was entitled to do because of all you guys watching. Um, that means if I get a new follower while the stream is going on, it should actually pop up in what you're watching, if you're watching. It should show right on the screen on top of my game and give the name of the person. So go out, find somebody who wants to follow me and ask them to get in here so we can test that out. Oh, my inbox is never full, hun. Do you think you're talking to Tantric? What the hell, woman? You're talking to me. My inbox is never full, and I take every character out once a day and get their shit. Who are you talking to? That's as bad as Sasquatch last night. Yes, targeted. That's as bad as Sasquatch. Man, too much coffee. Who tried making fun of my map reading abilities last night, and there was nothing wrong with my map reading abilities. Uh, there was a whole lot wrong with what was it that caused me to screw that up? I don't even remember, but it wasn't my map reading. It was something else that I wasn't doing well. Maybe it was running a dungeon without pants again. Oh my god. Yet another jewelry crafting writ. That'll go in my bank, but at least it's for robust, so it's not going to cost me a lot of stuff. And I think I got a survey map out of that too. Why does she still have all of her siege stuff on? She doesn't need that anymore. Okay, she doesn't have anything exciting unless she's got an open writ somewhere to do. Nope. So she's going back to the house. All right, traveling and catching up on chat. Bwahaha. Maze. Thank you, Sasquatch. It was that frickin' maze in Spire of the Crimson Coin, one of the public dungeons in High Isle. And I was flustered, flummoxed even, by trying to do that, knowing that people were, if not watching me, listening to me babble about it. Man, I got all turned around in that maze. I couldn't find my own ass. It was pretty embarrassing. So it's been about a month or two since I had an episode where somebody, I don't know their name, but I think their initials are Fat Boy, was coming into my house and turning off all my lights when I wasn't here. So I finally had to change my settings so that they couldn't fuck with my lights. And just yesterday, I found a light. I think it was this one over here by the fireplace that I still hadn't turned back on after they left. Stop messing with my lights, people. And then they turned on like a couple different music boxes. That was making me crazy. All right. Depositing that. And I also have that RIT that I can toss in there. And nothing else. So she is good to go. Moving on. Logging out, catching up on chat. There are so many opportunities to catch up on chat when you have a slow Xbox. Tange, sorry you missed my stream last night, all brain dead after the vet yesterday. Hmm. I I hope it's not sad news from the vet. I hope everything was. I'm so. You don't have to put that in chat, Tange, if you don't want to, but thinking of you, hun. Mindless gun looting was all we could manage. Gun looting? Discord. Gotcha, I'll check. Mindless gun looting. So that must not be in ESO, because as far as I know, there are no guns in ESO. It's one of the things I like about it, but that's just me. I'm not yucking on anybody else's yum. If you like guns, go for it. If you like guns, I have a great author for you. His name is Larry Correia, which sounds like the country, but it's not. It's Correia, I think. He's written a couple series. Oh, Wonderlands. Okay. He's written a couple series, including my favorite, which is The Adventures of Tom Stranger, Interdimensional Insurance Agent. I love those. But I started listening to one of his other lines, which is Monster Hunter International, which I'm enjoying, but it's clearly a very much gun loving universe. And there is lots of details about the guns that I'm sorry, it goes right over my head. I know, Duck, you're very knowledgeable about guns. You'd probably enjoy it. Um, but they get into all sorts of whiz bang doodad stuff, add ons, scope rail stuff, and I'm just right over my head like a bullet. Champion points. He has champion points to take. Yet another thing I'm OCD about. Got to put those champion points somewhere, even if they're not doing you any good anymore. Because why wouldn't you? Where do I have? Oh, in here. Sometimes hunting down where you're currently putting champion points is the most challenging thing I do in my crafting morning. He's got some skills too, but I'm hanging on to those until later. Catching up on chat. Looter shooter, yeah. I think I made that mention. Maybe it was in the guild chat the other day that for me, I need three things in a game. I need to be able to kill things. I need to be able to take their stuff, and I also need to be able to play as a woman. Oh, Lit! I'm making your ride to work so much fun. Thanks for that. I'm glad to hear it. Arnett's voice work in that game hilarious. I hear. So I hear. Yeah. Maybe it's partially because I'm a musician. Maybe I don't know what it is, but nothing can make me go weak kneed as much as a good, sexy voice, male or female. Um, Clearly, you all know that Elas, oh, wait, what's his? I don't know my boyfriend's name. Elas Drum Elas? The dude in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. Oh my God. Early on, when I started getting quests from him, I don't care what he was saying. And if I had heard him say it 16 times before, I would let that entire dialogue play out just to hear him say it. Draw me glass. I think that's it. And I have tried in vain to figure out exactly who that voice author is. And there have been like hints dropped as to who it might be, but I still don't have any confirmation on that. Oh my God, it's so loud outside my house right now. I'm glad you can't hear it. There's a school in the neighborhood that occasionally walks down my street to get to some tennis courts that are owned by the Milwaukee Rec Department. And I'm glad that they're out doing stuff, and I'm glad to hear them all chatting and having a good time. Uh, but as I'm gaming, I'm facing the away from the street. It's right behind me, so I hear a lot of street noise. Hey, somebody in Zone Chat wants to sell Indeco. I don't know if they're trying to sell 4,000 of them or if they're trying to sell them for 4,000 each. Um, Want to sell? Oh, he's selling Hockey Joe at 14K and Indeco at 4K. Indeco is a rune that was added to the game after most of the other runes. So I don't know about you guys, but I always find it amusing that when you're uh, creating a glyph that has Indeco in it, the voice has a completely different sound than the rest of it. So it'll be like Regira Indeco Ta. It's like, oh, Indeco is so important. Indeco. Weird things you notice when you have an ear for voices. All right, opening stuff up, and then I get to look at chat again. Someday, when I'm famous and I can purchase all the add-ons that may or may not work with Xbox, PC players have so many more options. But I think there is an add-on for Twitch and Xbox where I will be able to read the chat in a heads-up display. All right, he got a woodworking thing, but it's in Meridian, which only my main is going to be able to do, so he's going back home too. My only male character, his name is Dr. Simon Tamriel, which, if you're a Firefly fan, and you should be, uh, you'll know who that is. Okay, uh, backing up to see what I've missed. Voice actors, brilliant. Currently getting lunch, not driving. Excellent. Tantric is always listening to podcasts, so he's got some recommendations there. Uh, Tantric actually did do the Borderlands. He did the Tiny Tina thing, I know. Oh, yeah, please tell us what you're eating since I postponed lunch to do this stream. For fuck's sake. Starving here, and you guys are going to talk about food. Oh, Tantric, you'll be my first subscriber. Bless you, but the first 5 spots have already been claimed. Not that, I mean, it'll be a race, but yeah, there are a number of people who have been very kind to say, oh, and you know what? Tangelina was the first one to say, I want to subscribe, and was very, whoop, I don't want to sit down, was very disappointed that all she could do was follow. But that's why I need the 50 followers, because then people can subscribe. And then I'll be a Twitch affiliate. Normally it takes people at least 2 months, sometimes 4 months to become a Twitch affiliate, but thank goodness all you good folks in the guild are helping me get there sooner. So that guild is Architects of Inspiration. Lit is our leader. Duck and a number of other people are second in command there. Uh, Duck is very much the duck father of the group. I think he is officially second in command. Um, and wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I'm putting a writ over here in the tune transfer case so that my tunes can get it. If I put stuff like that in the bank, I'll never find them again. The bank is strictly for things that need to be grabbed when you're out and about in the real world. The real world of Tamriel. Okay. He's good. Did I save him after he got his champion points? 23, 26. Nope, I did not. Saving his build. I still want that sign over my armory station. This character has gone 46 days without an armory station accident. My controller batteries are low. No! Duck is our leader. I just hold the title. Lit. Duck is indeed a very good leader, but you are the guild mom and deserve all the accolades in that regard. Lit's at Chick-fil-A. Good chicken. Good chicken. 40 followers! So let me know. Did a little thing pop up on the screen? Let me see. Latest followers. Edit your extensions while live. It says no new followers in this stream. So maybe somebody followed me who wasn't in the stream. Because my little extension thing says none in this. Yay! Oh, you did see the celebration, so it worked. It worked? Banner notification in chat. Oh, and that's because I hit my goal. So that's awesome. That is awesome. I had a goal of 40 that it shares with all y'all. Popped up over the chat overlay. Good to know. And then I also have an extension, but I think in the extension, it has to happen online for it to register. So what do y'all think? Should I see if I can make it another 15 minutes before my batteries die? Or should I swap them out now? If my batteries die, it'll just be embarrassing, but not as embarrassing as last night when I couldn't make anything work. And she is in her PvP build and has champion points. This is my Dragon Knight. After a couple years of saying, oh my God, who would want to be a tank? That's crazy shit. You got to know everything. You got to be in the right place. How? Boy, and you don't get to either kill things or heal things. I can't possibly be a tank. I made a tank. Yeah, I was that person. She's done one trial. Thanks to Duck for letting me tank Dreadsail Reef. The first boss was super scary on there. I failed to tab target the boss, and so the first time he jumped, I had no clue where that mother went. Am I leveling up any skills on this build? Yes. Okay, so I've got 54 seconds left of some experience boost. That's not helpful. I can't do anything in 54 seconds. But it's my alliance boost, so I don't care. I can still go craft and get my regular experience boost. Wait. Before I travel, does she have writs to do? I feel like somebody's carrying writs on them. Very unusual for me. Nope, okay. Sorry for that brief excursion into my head. It's dusty in there, but super organized. Traveling and looking at chat again. Yeah, so now I get to set my next goal as 50. No one says that out loud. This is how you ruin a guild. uh, do we ruin a guild by making Duck the leader? Or I think it's awesome that we have a duck father and a guild mother. I sense your hand directing us all the time, both of you. Your hands, your four separate hands. I started that sentence poorly, and now I can't get out of it. Oh, so Lord help me. Somebody remind me that I need to go kill skeletons. And since this character is still leveling up a skill, I think she should be the one to do it. What was the other thing I needed to do? 20 foes with weapon abilities. Ah, she can do that too. She's got a two-handed and let's see. Yeah, if I oh, but oh, I can fix that. Never mind. I'll fix that when it's time to fix that. Lit needs PvP help. Tell you what, Ob. Tell you. Wait, did I just call myself Ob? Tell you what, Lit. Jesus H. Um, tell you what, Lit. The first thing you need to learn about PvP is that it is okay to die repeatedly and in embarrassing situations. Once you master that, the rest of PvP is just hilariously fun. When Tantric and I, before we had a guild, uh, we never did any four-person dungeons because it was just the two of us. And so we couldn't do a lot of the DLC dungeons because we didn't really understand mechanics. And yeah, we're better now. But we would two-person everything. And we would typically do the base game pledges. And then when we do the DLC pledges, our usual way of going there was to say, well, let's go die someplace new. And then we'd go into, Moongrave Fane or someplace and maybe make it to the first boss, maybe kill the first boss, but die someplace afterwards. But we got relatively comfortable with the idea that we were just going to die. But hey, sometimes you get a free hat just for walking in. I have a really good hat story to tell. But boy, it's going to shoot this stream right into the adult realm lightning fast. Let me open up my goodies here first. Open up my goodies and check the chat to see what's going on. I can fight and look at the chat at the same time. I cannot craft and look at the chat. She got a provisioning writ. Velati View. She might have that recipe. I'm going to go check. Yes, she does. So we'll just make a couple of them right away. And read that writ. All right, we're off to Mournhold. Which is perfect because then I was planning on going to the public dungeon in Sean to go grab those skeletons. All right, what's going on in here? Yeah, Lit, anytime you want to do PvP together, just tell me the color and we'll go to Cyrodiil and have a grand old time. Uh, refers to herself in third person. Yeah. I think it's the three letters, one syllable, lit. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. And lots of coffee. And also in the background, the nerves I have about the concert tonight, which are now twofold because of the fact that I'm missing my lead trumpet player. That scares me a little. He might get better by tonight, but mm, the magic 8 ball said, I don't think so. Hey, don't out me, Tantric. Yes, it's true. Tantric is my husband. Uh, but as you can tell, we're reasonably good friends. Actually, super good friends. Uh, we did, in fact, get married in the game after practically 20 years of being divorced. So there was that. Yeah, that's true. I still get just sort of sick inside about your trumpet, and man, I don't know how that guy lived. Okay, oh, before I go in, so I need to ramp up my fossilize skill, and I also want to take people out with weapon abilities. So I'm going to put fossilize. We're not going to need a heal in here. I'm going to put fossilize on the bar that has my two-handed abilities. And then two-handed, 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 two-handed. Lots of two-handed abilities to choose from in there. Somebody killed all my skeletons. Damn them. Oh, and these are husks. Aren't there skeletons in here too? Yeah, there they are. So I know that it seems like I'm not doing a lot of damage here. I just want to remind you that this is my PvP build. So it's built to survive a direct onslaught from an RPG, but not uh, do damage as fast. And I'm out of stam because I suck at the heavy attack thing. Oh, she looks really lame when she does heavy attacks. We should. Oh, what was that, Winston? A cough? We're going to start this off with the ultimates so that that isn't what kills them, because I have to use those weapon abilities to kill them for the endeavor. Oh, a story that never happened. Okay, so I used to be a lawyer, and one of the things I did was I worked for a judge, and this judge, ooh, I got my 10 skeletons, yay! And this judge uh, used to teach. Who dragged all these things in here? And this judge used to teach at a judges, I forget what it was called, but it was like a seminar thing. And it happened to be in Las Vegas. And when he came back from Las Vegas, he told me this story that a bunch of the judges got just a few sheets to the wind and decided it would be kind of funny just to go to one of the many legal whorehouses in the area, or Reno, that's where the college was. Judicial College in Reno, go to one of the many legal whorehouses and get some like paraphernalia. Obviously, not going to do anything, ruin their career. And I don't remember the name of the place they went, but it was the standard madam with a thick southern accent at the door and all the beautiful women lined up. And they came in, and he said, we're just in town visiting, and we wanted to come in here to see if we could get some souvenirs. And the woman said, she looked at all the gals and looked at the line of gals and said, "Do you hear that, gals? We're selling pussy and they want to buy hats." So that's my adult joke for the day. Sorry, it's not that I shut up as soon as I said the joke. I decided I should really focus on finding more enemies here so I can get 20 of them. I see where you're going with that, Tanj. I see where you're going with that. Okay, let me check my endeavors here. 15, 5 more to kill. Oh, and it's the witching hour. I would stay in the stream and craft my last character, but honest to God, it's an input-output problem. I have, in fact, had 3 cups of coffee. So as soon as I get my 20 on this character, I will be closing down the stream, unless if there is anybody in the chat who has not gotten their crown crate yet for today. 15 minutes of watching will get you that useless crown crate that you can turn into crown gems. Let me know, and I will keep the stream open. I'll just pause it while I make a little trip. So shout out now, because I'm about to get 20. I can sense it's near. Chest. Lockpick on a simple chest. Happens all the time, doesn't it? Maybe this, okay, I'm looking for lunch possibilities. Crab meat stew. That doesn't sound bad. Frog muffin. 1 stone of ground frog meat. No thanks. I think a stone is either 7 pounds or 14 pounds. So wait a moment. How much were they saying? A hand and a half of rice? I'm pretty sure a stone is 7 pounds. So that's a lot of frog and not a lot of rice. Did we do it? Did I get the thing? 18 of 20. Give me some more dead people, or soon to be dead people. I don't even have my companion out, so what am I killing them with if not weapon abilities? There we go. Now they're all dead. Dead, 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 dead. Dead. Die. Die. Okay. How's that skill doing? Okay. I'm going to change that back while I'm thinking of it. All right. Well, this has been a really fun noon hour. I'm so glad that so many of you joined me. Maybe I'll do some more of these noon hour things. The attendance seems to be hilarious at these, and lots of exciting chats. I'll hit you up with my PvP build when I get back from vacation. Vacation? I'm so glad to hear you have vacation going. Oh, sorry, nobody else is reading this. Lit, I had to approve your message because the "I'll hit you" was flagged by my filter bot for possible signs of aggression. So my internal mod said, he made me accept it. So I need help with my PvP build. I'll hit you up when I get back from vacation. Awesome. Seems like we were more awake for this one. We, as in the royal we, as in me, or the whole chat thing? I think it's the whole chat thing. Maybe it's because it's the middle of the day and we all feel a little bit naughty because there's probably something we should be doing, if it even if it isn't like work for an employer. Yeah, the chat was lively. Even if it isn't work, it's we should be doing dishes or making lunch in my case. And now I stood here and chatted long enough, I have to kill these fuckers all over again. There. Leapt their ass. Okay, I gotta get out of here before they spawn again. Uh, but yeah, maybe I'll do some more of these noontime things. Attendance was great. And clearly having 3 cups of coffee in me is always good. I love you guys. Lots of viewers, 40 followers, on our way to affiliate status where you get even more cool things. And we're just all doing this together. So, as I always like to say, uh, may the force be with you, live long and prosper. So say we all. We'll catch all you guys next time. Thank you so much for being here. My next regular stream will be Thursday night, 8 o'clock Central. I don't know what I'll be doing there, but hopefully it'll be more organized than last night's event. We'll talk to you all soon. Bye bye.